August afternoon, the March on Washington, when Americans, whites and blacks, gathered and made a bit of history.
I want to thank all of you for coming here today, because you saved me from being a liar. I told them you would be here. They didn't believe me, because you always make up your mind at the last minute. And you had me scared. But isn't it a great day?
Could you identify the speakers? Well,
you know I was way down there, down at the other end of the reflecting pool, and it wasn't possible to identify the speakers. We had to get information passed down through the ranks to tell us who was speaking and what was happening.
Well, could you hear them at all?
Plus on radio. We couldn't hear them because, just intermittently, because the PA systems were not what they are today. There were so very many buses that day that just disembarking, being allowed to move and getting into the staging area, we ended up way close to the other end, closer to the Washington Monument.
But Bill Bracey was right there. He was a New York City policeman who acted as a marshal that day.
Well, there were people of all ages, different colors, white and black, and there were children. It was just a sort of a feeling that this is something that is going to make history. The very fact that this was a dangerous mission. Why? Because here was of the population of this country who had been slaves, who were still being oppressed. And here was someone that was awakening a sleeping lion.
Bill Bracey brought a home movie camera to record the people and events of that afternoon.
There's Dr. King. Oh, and there I am talking with him. I can't remember what we were talking about. My son Billy took these pictures. I hope both of my boys can remember this day and Dr. Martin Luther King. Throughout the crowd there are many, many celebrities. There's Diane Carroll, Sammy Davis Jr., just in front of her, Mahalia Jackson, great singer, gospel singer. That's Peter, Paul, and Mary, who were a trio, very popular.
Years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. It is obvious today that America has defaulted on this promissory note insofar as her citizens of color are concerned. Instead of honoring this sacred obligation, America has given the Negro people a bad check, a check which has come back marked insufficient funds. I have a dream. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.